Does your alarm go off? And within just 3 seconds, your brain is already a battlefield. To-do lists, emails, yesterday's unfinished tasks, today's deadlines. You haven't even fully opened your eyes yet, and the day already feels heavy. But what if I told you that Japan, one of the busiest, hardest working countries in the world, developed a completely different way to start the morning? Not by doing more, but by slowing down. Today, I'm going to share 5 simple Japanese-inspired morning habits that together take less than 10 minutes, and they could give your morning, and maybe your entire day, a completely different feeling. So let's get started. 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock. Setup. Why do we rush our mornings? There's one thing most of us get wrong about mornings. We treat mornings like a problem to solve. I need to get out of bed fast. I need to make coffee fast. I need to get ready fast. I need to get to work fast. I need to start working fast. Everything faster. But the Japanese approach is a little different. Instead of rushing through the morning, it's treated like a ritual. And behind this, there's an interesting idea. There's a well-known concept in Japanese culture, Ichigo Ichie. We'll talk about this concept in more detail shortly, but its basic idea is this. Every moment is unique. This exact morning will never happen again in quite the same way. This version of you, this light, this silence, this moment won't be exactly the same tomorrow. So the way you begin your morning sends a signal to your mind. Today I need to rush, or today I can be present. So today we're going to look at 5 habits. Nothing complicated. No gym membership required, no expensive app required, and you don't need to change your entire life. Just a few small intentional moments that you can try tomorrow morning right at home. Let's go through them one by one. Habit 1. Hidamari, the morning sunlight. The first habit connects to a beautiful Japanese word, Hidamari. Hidamari roughly means a place in the sun. That warm morning sunlight that naturally falls on the floor or in a corner of a room. But the idea here isn't just to enjoy beautiful sunlight. The idea is to get natural light in the morning, ideally within the first hour of waking up. But this is important. Don't look directly at the sun. Never stare directly at the sun. Just let natural daylight reach your eyes naturally. Stand near a window, or if possible, step outside for a few minutes. But why does this matter so much? Because light is a powerful signal for your body clock. When morning light reaches your eyes, your brain gets the signal. Morning has started. This helps synchronize your circadian rhythm, and morning light exposure can influence your alertness signals and later sleep timing, which means your morning light exposure isn't just about that one moment. It can play a role in influencing your entire day-night cycle. Now imagine you wake up, you pick up your phone, the curtains are closed, the room is dark, and instead of sunlight, the first thing your brain receives is social media, notifications, emails, news, comparison, and then you wonder, why do I feel stressed from the very start of the day? So try a simple experiment tomorrow morning. Get out of bed, ignore your phone, open the curtains, go stand by the window, and for a minute or two, just experience the morning light. If possible, going outside is even better. No scrolling, no emails, no notifications, just real daylight. This isn't a complicated morning routine, it's just one simple signal. The day has begun, and maybe your morning gets a softer beginning too. Habit 2. Mizu, the water ritual. Now let's move to the second habit, Mizu. In Japanese, Mizu basically means water. And this habit is incredibly simple. In the morning, before coffee, or at the very start of your normal morning routine, drink a glass of water. But the important part of this habit isn't just the water. What matters is how you drink it. Imagine this, you wake up, you go to the kitchen, you fill a glass, and what usually happens? Phone in hand, checking messages at the same time, notifications, Instagram, email, and the water gets finished in literally a few seconds. But try this ritual in a completely different way. Hold the glass in your hand, feel its weight, notice the temperature of the water. Take one slow breath and then drink it slowly. Just 30 seconds. No phone, no rushing, no multitasking, just water. Now, an important clarification. In Japanese wellness traditions, warm or room temperature water may be viewed as a gentle morning practice. But this isn't a claim that ice-cold water is scientifically harmful or that room temperature water automatically detoxes the body. Choose whatever temperature feels comfortable to you. The real benefit here is the ritual itself. You're sending your brain a message. Not everything has to happen immediately. Think about your normal day. Notifications, fast. Emails, fast. Traffic, fast. Work, fast. Conversations, fast. Decisions, fast. Your brain is continuously moving toward the next thing, but in the morning, you have an opportunity to give your mind the experience of a slower pace. 1 glass of water, 30 seconds. That's it. And this small ritual lets you practice an important skill, being present. You don't always need to achieve something to make your morning productive. Sometimes, simply experiencing one ordinary moment fully is enough. Habit 3. Ichigo Ichie. This moment once now, we come to my favorite concept. Ichigo Ichie. This is a Japanese phrase that can roughly be translated as one time, one meeting. Or in simpler words, this moment will only happen once. This concept connects to the Japanese tea ceremony. In a tea ceremony, a gathering is treated as a unique, unrepeatable moment because technically, you could meet the same people again, drink the same tea again, sit in the same room again. But exactly this moment will never come again. You also won't be exactly the same person. The thoughts won't be the same. The morning light won't be the same. The emotions won't be the same. So how do you practice this concept in the morning? Very simple. Choose one small activity and give it your complete attention. For example, your tea. Hold the cup, feel its warmth, notice its smell. Take the first sip slowly, and during that time, don't check email, don't scroll your phone, don't think about tomorrow, just the tea. Or stretch for 60 seconds and actually notice how your body feels, or simply look out the window. Watch the light move across the wall. No goal, no achievement, just the present moment. And this is the beautiful part of Ichigo Ichie. Your goal isn't to become mindful every single second. The goal is just that at the beginning of the day, you give your brain one example. I can be here, because usually we're physically in one place, but mentally somewhere else. Body in the kitchen, mind at the office, body in bed, mind on tomorrow's problems. And when you practice presence in the morning, that habit might carry forward into the rest of your day too. A 10 a.m. meeting, one meeting. A conversation with family, one conversation. Lunch, one meal. A walk, one walk. Suddenly, ordinary moments start to feel a little more meaningful. Life doesn't necessarily slow down, but your experience of life can. Habit 4. Shoshin, the beginner's mind. Now, the fourth habit. Shoshin. This concept is connected to Zen Buddhism, and it means beginner's mind. Approaching something as if you're experiencing it for the very first time. Now think about it. Monday morning, the alarm goes off. You open your eyes, and your mind immediately says, oh no, Monday. Work again. Same routine again. Traffic again. Emails again. We've already decided how the day will feel before it's even started. Shoshin is the opposite of that. It asks, what if you don't assume you already know how today will feel? Because technically, you've never lived today before. You lived yesterday. You lived last Monday. But this exact day, never. So tomorrow morning when you open your eyes, take one slow breath and silently say, I've never lived this day before. I don't know what today will bring. I don't know which conversation will happen. I don't know what unexpected moment will come. I don't know what I'll learn today. And this thought can open the mind a little. Same room, same window, same walk, but different attention. And this isn't naive optimism. It doesn't mean problems don't exist. It just means you're not automatically letting yesterday's exhaustion become today's identity. Today might be difficult, but today is also new. And maybe starting the morning with this fresh perspective can help you feel a little calmer. If these first 4 habits are resonating with you, save this video right now so you can actually try them tomorrow morning. And if you enjoy calm, mindful, psychology-inspired videos like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Now, let's move on to the final habit. Habit 5. Tine, the mindfulness of small things. The 5th habit is tine. Its meaning is roughly, careful, thorough, thoughtful, mindful. And honestly, this habit connects all 4 previous concepts. The idea of tine is doing even ordinary things with care and attention. Folding a towel, wrapping a gift, preparing a meal, arranging a room, small things, but done carefully. And in the morning, you can practice this concept with one simple task. For example, making your bed. Normally, what do? Pull the sheet, set the pillow, done. But tomorrow morning, slow down a little. Set the corners properly, smooth out the blanket, arrange the pillow, and for just a few seconds, keep your full attention on that one task. Or prepare breakfast, arrange the plate, notice the food, or even brushing your teeth. Yes, something this simple. Normally, while brushing, our mind is already on the next task. I need to get to work. I need to send this email. There's a meeting today. But according to Tene, whatever task you're doing, stay present in it, because calm has one interesting secret. You can't try to be calm while multitasking. If your brain is being pulled in 5 different directions at once, your mind will naturally feel scattered. But when you do one small thing carefully, your attention starts to settle in one place. And that's why Tene isn't just about cleaning or organizing. It's about how you do things. You're making the bed carefully, making tea carefully, eating breakfast carefully. Suddenly, ordinary morning moments become a mindfulness practice. And maybe the most beautiful lesson of a Japanese-inspired morning is this: calm isn't a destination. Calm is built in small moments. One breath, one glass of water, one sip of tea, one ray of sunlight, one carefully done task, moment by moment. Payoff: 5 habits, one calmer morning. So, now let's imagine all 5 habits together. Tomorrow morning, your alarm goes off, and instead of immediately picking up your phone, first,
Tomorrow morning, your alarm.
Number 1, Hidamari. 2 minutes of natural morning light. You send your body a signal. The day has begun. Then, number 2, Mizu. 1 glass of water, slowly, without rushing. You send your mind a signal. Everything doesn't have to happen immediately. Then, number 3, Ichigo Ichie. 1 small moment lost with complete presence. You send your attention a signal. This moment matters. Then, number 4, Shoshin. 1 fresh breath and 1 simple thought. I've never lived this day before. And finally, number 5, Tene. 1 small task, carefully, slowly, mindfully. You send your mind a signal. I don't need to rush. 5 habits. Around 10 minutes, and the morning that used to start with urgency now starts with intention. But here's an important point. You don't need to perfect all these habits starting tomorrow. If you try just 1 habit, that's enough. If you only get morning sunlight, that's a win. If you only delay your phone by 5 minutes, that's a win. If you only properly taste your tea, that's a win. Because the goal isn't to create a perfect morning. The goal is to stop giving away your first moments automatically. Your morning can be calm. Your life can feel a little lighter. And maybe you don't need to change your entire life to start. Maybe you just need to change the first 10 minutes. So tomorrow morning, choose just 1 of these 5 habits and tell me in the comments, which one will you try first? Hidamari, Mizu, Ichigo Ichie, Shoshin, or Tene? I'll be reading your answers. And remember, you don't need to rush through every morning to be productive. Sometimes a slow start is a better start. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.